So let's break down the moves. So we'll make sure that we're all doing the same moves. You can see what moves that we're actually doing. So the first move, we're here. We used to just come straight up this way, like we're looking at the moon or something. But now we come a little bit more forward. Okay, this is how we're doing it. Putting around. This hand vertical, this hand horizontal. We're just going for knife hands. Back on line, stance, little horse stance, oblique front, horse, oblique front, just going up the bar nice and easy. And then here, we're doing it vertically. Okay, this hand is coming up in front with us. So we'll go over here. Same thing here.
Hey.
This one comes up. Yeah, you can grab it. That's why most people do this here. This foot on the ground. Mr. Gomez likes this part. It's facing, we're on the blade of the foot. We're not on the ball of the foot. It's still going. Better. Knife hands. Carrying down, vertical, up. Down, punch comes, looks like a punch underneath the other hand. And we just turn. So I know there's probably a few differences, Kusanku, from the way that you done it, because I watch your videos. So I know there's a couple of moves that we use just slightly different, but pretty much pretty close. So I'm going to give a sample bunkai for the beginning, and then like we did last week, just let the black belts work on it, and see what they can do. So. So the first move is this, and this is great. It doesn't matter what is coming with. I can block anything that's coming. Comes with a punch, it doesn't matter. That's a great block. Okay, it blocks everything. You come down. We always said like coming down the inside of the door, rather than wide. Some people come wide. We come narrow. It makes sense because I'm going here. I don't want to come way out here, and it's going to those arms off my head. So I want to be here. Just coming down, I have control. This hand goes vertical. This hand is like a nice. We can go to the right. It doesn't matter. That's where this is coming this way. That's a good rationale for this, good application. This one. We'll go into the side. There's a lot of things we can do here. It came up. I can take the head. This way, I can break the arm. But I'm gonna. We can break these down into little pieces. So I'm going to put a bunch of them together, and then you guys can break them up a little bit more. So I'm going to be here. You guys can over watch this. But then I'm going to have to join them just this first. So if I was here and I'm coming down, from here, and our each stroke, Pretty close. So this arm can still be stiff. I'm gonna come here. I'm going to be working this arm. So I'm going to come here. Okay. Here. And then back. And I'm going to go opposite side. And punch. I still have him. Still have his right arm. Not letting go of that. And I'm going to come in here. And I come around. So if I came in here, work this way, boom, take this here, come this way, and now you got to keep this trapped so that they can go underneath. I haven't got all the way into the move yet, but I haven't locked it. So I'm coming through here. So we're going to back one way. So here. And then come back on. Yes. Okay. So I got it here. I'm going to come back on line. Back face the way. I'm going to keep working this arm. Obviously, it should be broken by now. But let's say if I went here, all I do was arm bar. Listen. Okay, that's my knife hands over here. I went here, open them up, hit, back fist, hit, and now place. Okay. And then my next move is here. Okay. So I'll run that through again. You guys can kind of get it right here, and then we're going to break up and see what everybody else wants to do. Okay, so what here? Right. Work the arm. Let it come across. So I'm going to go here. Arm, open them up. 1, 2, 3. Trap this. Go here. Right. And once I have it here, this should be broken. Here. And if he's in a different position, the other leg's forward, well, the other leg. That's move. This is here. Yes. Draw it in. Draw it in. Draw it in. That's the interpretation I'm going to use. Okay. So why don't you guys pair up? You know, stay inside the count. So sort of side of the station. So two of our guys that are working this right here, they just made showdowns. So they've never done this kata before. So they're going to kind of stick with us on the beginning and then peel off after that. I think this section of Bunkai is enough for them.
Congratulations to them.
Oh,
I don't want to give them too much today and confuse them because they just learned Basai as well. So I'm not going to do too much. Yeah, in that one.
Mr. Gomez.
So for the first set of this opening was governing red. I'm sure you choose that. I'm not using this like on the side of them. And the negative is right here. I'm not using the two negatives. I'm like either a left or a right. So for the so I'm going shove his head back, step in, get close, right? Because now I know where his head is. And I got his arm trapped here, and then that brings me into my neck. So regardless of which side of his head I go to, I'm striking on the side. So I'm getting him off of okay. And then the next movement is this. I'm similar, but I'm just going punch, kick, punch, kick. Okay. And then this movement, I'm seeing a different person grabbing my arm, grabbing my here. In new sequence, and I'm doing this to get the reason I turn sideways is to turn sideways on the arm bar, and then it's out of the hand.
We were trying to readjust that as one attacker versus multiple attackers. So the Zuppardo and I were working it for the piece coming down here, right? Here. And then instead of doing like the knife hand, I was using this almost like a knife. You don't move here to trap and then circle this way. And then coming here to the knife and then striking here, right? And then the punch. That's as far as I got. Oh. So here. Here. You like that?
I like that.
All right, so we're going to the next section. Next section is after this. Bar 1, 2, I think it's on the side as well. So I won't say too much about that. Third one's making a blocking, but then we have this move. And I don't think none of us are going to go to the body with this, and it's not a real good face loop. So I want to think what else that might be. So if someone has, let's say, threw a right arm here, and now they're going to throw the left foot. I'm going to take this past him, right? Take this past him, and then I can move this way. So, and this here, here. Okay. Or I could take it this way too. This way work better than the top. So here, this, the cheek pass, and take the head here, under the shoulder, right? You're gonna take it here, because then that's where we come this way. So I got it here. Right. Got to go here. So I have him here. Pick out the legs. So again, the way I did it was I took the right arm, the shoulder. Shot under the shoulder, to the head, here. All right. And then one more time. Here. This way. So we get something for this. So now if I had him here, and I come in through this way, and I kick. I'm going to shoot it under his head this way. And break it. Okay. So, brought around here, kick. Raise it up here, shoot to the neck, take it this way, that way, whichever way. But I'm shooting into take the head. We can break the arm too. I think that's a good finishing. Well, how much shit's on the inside? I can have from too big. Okay, I don't know where. I thought you have.
I mean, if we have really close to one part, so I can't.
Trying. So we're gonna move here, right? Yeah, we're going to strong punch here. Strike. This is a kick. This is a could be a knee, right? Okay. And second here, we throw him like that down. Okay. And then the next move will be this move here, right? Yeah. I don't like that. So he's throwing a punch, and I'm here, punching striking him, grabbing, kneeing him. Or I mean, you could kick his leg, but I think the knee, you're getting him go over. So you know, this one here, and strong. Okay. Either way, it's going down. On that turn. Yeah. So I saw this. This is not from me, but I saw this before for this movement. So I got this is for me. So he's throwing that. So he's throwing that. I'm doing the same thing. I hand in here, kicking, and then instead of coming in and just driving my forearm into his throat. Okay, I'm using it as like a. So that's what I'm saying. Striking. So striking. Right. So I go block, strike, kick, bend them, drive the form off over his. That is that. Every move has to finish. We got to finish it. And then we go here, but then this would be like a kick. And sweeping up. It would be a different technique, right? That would be a round kick. It would be a round kick, right? Here, stop it. It's just round kick would be rather like. Front leg out too. If you're going here and then you throw up. Sweep it out. Pick them and sweep it out. Because we come here. And on that. Good. Right, so we just. So we're here now. We're into these. Yes, fixing this way, but this, the next move is to be side. Yeah. So say, right? Yeah. Those moves are pretty basic. So I don't think we'll work through the bow tie on those. I'd like to do 4. And I can edge will be block, break. You always want to finish on this.
So are we thinking, Dr. Holton, that this is one attacker the whole time? And we in segments or in sections, so it's sets. It's not like we do this and then now from this movement we're throwing them in this direction and then doing the next set. Each set is just one person. So each set should be just one person, not multiple people per set. We got been sticking it with one person.
And that person who was there and he joined the club. The person who was in front of you. So I actually love the word into the monitoring. One person. Yeah. No, I do not have this. Okay. Right.
Here.
And then it's turn. And down. We'll kind of pick up on anything that's a little different. We'll try and see what that might be. I mean, basic moves like knife hand. So. I want to demonstrate how you did it before. So, it doesn't matter what he's coming with. He's here. Remember this? That's why he's here. Coming this way. But if I need him hard enough, he should be like, oh, he's heavy. But if you hit him hard enough, you should be straight on. Just dance, jam him down this way. The next move is turn, make him turn, and whatever. If you want to continue with that thing, right? Yeah. So somebody that big is a little hard to man. He's not tall, but he's right now. Oh wait, 185, 186. Right, so you're here. Right? Yeah. And then down. So taking the guy hammer fist with the knee, throw him down to the ground. I can leave him at that, or I can finish him off. Yeah, throw down to take it down. Now I'm just trying to figure out how you show the answer. So I got it around. Yes. Yes, you were.
The one that they're trying. Oh, what do you love?
You can scan your card, you don't have to enter if you can't see, but you're blind.
Did somebody have a question or something?
Nope.
No? Okay, good. Can you guys see all right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Anybody have something?
Am I on mute? Exactly. I'm on mute, right?
So I'm kind of like walking here, go watch on this over here. So I'm gonna strike here. Bang, bang, knee, and then pull down. Problem. It's supposed to be the way it looks. Yeah. Even strike his arm, strike the same arm here, rather than here. Knee him. It's gotta go down a little bit. Just you can even grab him here and come down.
Can't find more original, like after the knife and then the sword, I just grab off my neck and then. We were actually thinking of a new technique because cute with the rotary.
No, I can try. We're going to take the move on Mr. Harris. Give me a drop. Uh-oh. Like this.
Here. Oh, sorry.
No, sorry.
There, you're done. So kind of along those lines, but really mainly to actually do the knife and then to the neck, secure the neck after it's struck here, right? So it's here and then here, so it goes here, it's going to be this. And then if he falls down properly, then the elbow, then we can do the rotary. That's what we were thinking. So we
We can't do this. Are we going forward or are we going in place? We go forward. Here. Somebody's down and their head's not already on the ground. Shove it right to the ground. Bounce them. You ever just a little bit off the pavement and somebody whacks your head and you bounce off the pavement? Anybody else have anything? Well, I'm just thinking because when you said you fall forward, if I hit them, knee them, and I put my weight on them, it's smashing the ground, right?
Yeah.
Right, but I drop my knee on some here. It's like a throw. Okay.
Dr. Holton, you have any comments?
Come on.
This came up with me on breathe. Like, why would I go down to the ground on a knee? And to Mr. Gomez's point, the only time I would do this is if I was landing on somebody. So throw it down, drive that knee into his spine, if he's face down, or into his abdomen if he's face up, and then continue on with the form. To me, it makes sense if you're going to go down on the ground. Why would I be there?
So.
I'm going on here, but I just gotta, she wouldn't go down that way.
Unless I'm sweeping his foot out. Unless they're sweeping his foot out. That's what. So, to that point, Mr. Rawls' point, that if we go down, we only go down for each of the knee. So, if I come in here, boom, and maybe I'm gonna take a leg. Right? I take the legs out, I'm gonna do this real slow. Okay? And then I drop to my knee. Once I take them down, then I can drop to my knee. Okay. So she's saying, like you said, you go down to your knee. Why would you do that? One of the interpretations that I don't like is you got the guy here, and they can end up turning the guy this way. And what they do is they'll take both legs here. And now I'm doing it slow. But if I was behind him, what would I do? I just knee a little back, right?
I don't get to it. But the other thing, okay, one bit, what that's a judo problem, where they come with their knee. I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if it's a judo person, but there's a throw they have where they grab it, and they come up under with their knee, then they turn and they drop off. Well, I don't know if it's a throw like that. It's like a front throw.
Let's go to the next sequence. Okay. We're here. Drop. 1, 2. The next. 1, 2. Drop. And here. Carry down. Go here. Over the top. Here. So we'll start with this here. Start with the next one. So just move us right into that same movement. So when I did this before, I said, okay, so I'm gonna go through this right side. We're gonna come up over the top. But this, I'm gonna make it different. Okay. So, one. Here. Come with that, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna come to this side. I'm gonna come to the right, to his left side. I'm gonna come to the right side of this one. That way, here. Right. Here. Yeah, yes. So, right way here. Around. You're taking my spot. Oh, that's a good one. What's that feel? Oh, watch the shoulders and the shoulder. Is that edge? Whatever I do with this hand doesn't matter. You should have shot through here this way. Right control. And once I have control, I'm not going to go up. Outside head. Right here. Right nowhere. So I'm shooting underneath, coming up. Getting control. Top of my head. here, you want to stop and break it here, that's fine. Or go straight. Let's hear it, right. Or whatever.
Now it's on the fence.
So we are, that way.
Yeah, it's hard to hear.
You've been.
And then I went here to the throat, I got. If I just kind of here, and I get from here, then that's right here, and then from here, I go like this. And then after I do the ball and I do arm bars. Here. Here, and then I pass. And once I go here, I get to here, but I'm looking in that direction. But I don't want to go forward, I want to divert the direction there. So once I go here, I lift them up. Here. Right, ready? I control the arm. You could go knee to control here, and then from here I go here. I have my ankle to the neck control. My knee is controlling his shoulder and back. I sit. I have my butt close to his arm. I take the hands close to his wrist. I'm going to bring it away from his head. I'm going to lift the hips and break.
Yeah.
Ready?
Great.
Awesome.
Good. Anybody? All right.
Yeah, so the same. You didn't get a throw with the rock that you did on the arm. Yeah. You do the same with here. I think what I do is it's like I just turn here.
They don't put my face forward, his roots down to the ground.
Because I can't.
Yeah. Next we'll go here. Here. It would be easier for you to just. Because, well, I got the guy down there. So, I'm gonna take this. So I want to go over this thing. So I'm gonna take him this way. Take him. This arm. Coming up. You gotta ask your guy to get in the right spot. Here. Trap. Underneath, and then shoot out. So my goal is to have taken over the top. Have it here.
For the kid.
That's awesome.
So like what happened then? Come here, come underneath. That's this. Underneath. I want this trapped. I don't want this to move. So that I can shoot this one underneath. That's why this comes under the other. And then I can go up. And once I have it in that position, if I shoot to this, that should all break. So I'm taking this left arm, a little bit of top. So I have it down. Right. This arm is good. Have control. Use the legs underneath. It won't be like in the squat. It'll be lying down. You can't get up. So when I do this, that's your. You guys want to try that? Or whatever variation.
Here and then the term we're skipping this little part here.
You can do that if you want. Let's write it down on the section. Yeah. Left arm, right arm. Rather just one thing, give me a left arm. Right arm. That arm. I can actually take less than punch here. And then I have it.
He's throwing into the right punch. I'm gonna cross it. Push down. And then the next move is turn, right? So it brings off here, and you stick them down that way. It goes the other arm, the left. See, here, it's your shot here. You do the same thing. And then come down. Okay?
Mr. Curtis has,
Not all the way.
he's going to be dancing today, right?
Yeah, it's
Let's see.
I started from the bait here and after, so the bait and then the low block. So to go on left hand here, and I'm bringing here, symbolizing the bait, and then I break the arm here. And then I set behind her leg, and for this part, I do bridge hand here. I'll go right down. And then here for this part, I should keep starting back into the route.
I don't know, we're thinking something similar, like something.
Ah.
But we weren't clotheslining, that was actually better. Cause that was like the way I grab it by the arm.
Alright. Anybody else?
We were collaborating from the distance.
Alright, so then we have here, this, here, down, oh, face.
This is a.
The last. So, finish that guy, a loose set, and still got one opponent, so we'll take that. For here. Yeah, 3/4 of the way already. So I'm gonna go here. And this. Yeah, and I thought that whatever, so. The position that I have is here, and I have this one. Okay. So I'm grabbing here. And then put the hands go down, right? So think, if you had your hands were in different position. They don't need double fake, you can do this if it was another sequence, but here I can just use back fist, but we don't do the big finish, but we can still do. Right in the arm. So again, this last. Here. Here. This way. Down. Kick them. Back fist. And. We have kick it again. We have double kick. Big kick and straight. So.
Well, it's actually just a slight variation of what you did, but the way you reacted, the way you reacted slightly changed. He's got this thing that come up. Down, so I need him here. He's a little close to this movement. And then the next move is even closer. So I'm just going to keep that. Okay, just gonna- One, two, three.
So last move we're doing, he's throwing a punch and I'm gonna come in here, rather than going like you did it, I'm stepping under. Okay. And then just a kick it, right? Kick that out and strike it. Yeah. Whatever you want. Under there and going down.
So we put it up with the collaborative, and I just added a little bit more to the end. So he does the punch, we're doing this here. So then we go here. And then I'm here. So then instead of it being a double fake, Mr. First had a great idea. Why can't we do a knee straight to the spot? From here, take out the knee, and then down. And then yes. Here, quad or the thigh, right? Take out the knee, he's down.
Anybody else? Got anything else? All right, so, I guess we'll finish up. So, we tried to continue with that same idea. One attacker, always in front of us. Whether it's just doing one segment or both finish, or going into a series. We're gonna do a lot of different ways. I think next time. I think next time we'll do a side show. Probably try to talk to you guys before then and see if this is working out, if you can hear, if this is some the applications, like something useful, if you want to see us do it a little different. But I think so, next time we can do the side show, this guy. We used to do this, so we're doing it the right way now. So we changed a little bit. I think back in our day, Mr. Jericho didn't like it, so we looked up the other day. But now we're doing that kind of, so we'll go through the side show next. Yes. Right.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for watching.
Welcome.
And I'll try and be in touch so we can see if this is useful for you, if you want to see something different.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Okay?
Appreciate